I actually invited Rachel Hagani and her parents up because in addition to representing Fairfield, I represent Trumbull as well. And just as Greg has expressed such great pride, we in Trumbull have great pride in having Rachel represent us, and her poem and story is absolutely wonderful. When we look at trees in the state, it's an interesting connection. As you look over to your background, you see the state capitol, and somehow trees have an integral connection to the history of Connecticut's legislature. And when you see that in the context that this legislature started by a charter of the king in 1639, and when the king decided that the colonies were getting a little restless and actually came and sent an envoy to retrieve and revoke the charter, the legislatures in this assembly took the charter and by storytelling hid it into a charter white oak, and as a result they couldn't find the charter, so the king's dispatch went home empty-handed, and democracy was saved in Connecticut. So as a result, our state tree is actually the charter oak, the white oak. So when we talk about trees and its integral connection to history and to Connecticut, we really have to take a step back and really not just admire the beauty of it, but the historical significance of it. Now, when the colonies were settled, all the trees that you see all around you and all around your neighborhood, they were gone. They were cut down for heating, for building, for all the arrays of building a society in a new land. And then you would say, geez, why did we need all these trees? Well, unfortunately in Connecticut, we have one of the highest rates of pollution in the air. And one of the things that trees does in regards to the natural balance is the fact that trees allow us to clear up the pollution. For me, trees are not simply something that's a beautiful ornament, but for all of you, as all of the kids have written very eloquently, they hold such great significance. They hold such great value in the context of what we have to do to protect the environment. And for me, I'll close with this simple note. It is wonderful to have kids write about the environment, write about trees and its significance in our community, because children do far better in learning about the environment and its impact into the future, and they in turn teach adults, because I think they are the best teachers in the context of practicing what they preach. And I know for me as a parent, I've learned more from my children and how they function and how they operate in managing my ways of functioning. So for all of you that are here, the kids who are the winners, congratulations. But also I want to applaud all of you, the parents, and the supporters that are here as well, that you know, these kids don't get to where they are without the support and the love that all of you parents give. So this award is also a congratulations to the kids, but also